We know each other. He's a friend from work.
Hell yes, I get to ride the dragon.
The hell's wrong with you people?
I know Kung Fu.
Tank, you want to switch?
No, I'm good. I got it.
Stay down.
I could do this all day.
If you had to transform into one mythical creature and then get married to a different mythical creature.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Maximum effort. How about a magic trick?
HR.
Not an animal.
HR. Is HR.
Somebody call HR down here. That man is playing Galaga.
Wait, did you point at me?
I did. I hit a wrong button, and then I pointed, and then I said I hit a wrong button. But we're good now.
Like we're live right
Yeah,
now.
we're like,
Welcome to the Nerds from Work, your weekly escape into the world of geeks, nerds, and where the clicks don't matter and nor do recording times because Tank has no idea what he's doing.
Nope.
That's a good one.
No.
That was really on the
No one
spot.
knows.
You know, that really goes to show how much you don't prepare.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I was the only one, but like you
We're supposed to go live.
on.
We're supposed to go live at 9 o'clock. Tank messed it up.
Yeah.
30. Here we are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Not like we haven't put that out on social media. No big deal.
No big deal.
All right, guys. Hey, I'm Jason Miller. With me, as always, I've got Josh Tankersley,
What up?
Nuru Baje,
What's good?
and the lonely, lonely planet boy, Brandon Miller.
That's so odd. What does that even mean?
I have no idea.
No,
Lonely Planet.
My Humps by Fergie. It's
Everyone knows what she's talking about,
I
Jason.
wonder if there's a planet dating app. Stay tuned.
stay tuned for a planet dating app. Oh my gosh. Hey, so let's get into it because our time is running out. Like DragonCon is right around the corner.
Yo, I'm pumped.
It is?
Yeah, I'm not excited to see you motherfuckers in person.
Next
I'm
week,
actually
bitches.
flying down there for once.
Woo!
For all of our 1 million fans that follow, and they're like, man, I would really go see these people live if only Brandon ever showed up. This is the time.
Yeah,
His nights are hella
this is your
expensive, so
chance.
this is the only ones.
I think that's our problem because we always we're like, hey guys, we're gonna be at this show, and then Brandon, this is no joke. At Atlanta Comic Con, there were 2 people left in the convention hall. 2, count them 2.
Where's
Somehow
Brandon?
we got 30.
Yeah.
So where's Brandon at?
Yeah, they're all like, Brandon. We didn't even get a fucking show in. But I feel like now that Brandon's at DragonCon, we're like, yes, the crew is united. Like, in Atlanta, united.
Yeah.
Hey. Very nice.
But I'm like, oh, and then we're going to have fucking no one. Like, it's going to be like, damn, Brandon, go away. Like, as soon as Brandon leaves,
I'm the bad luck. Yeah.
backs out. All right, guys, I'm thirsty. Tank, did you bring something?
Nope. I'm poor
3,
man.
2, 1.
I brought a cup.
Nice. Come on. Naru, you're supposed to do it at the same time. Same time.
Yeah, heads up next time.
Today's brought to you by AMTI. Shout out.
What the hell is
AMTI?
That's our
And Atlanta
sponsor.
United.
Do you guys not pick up on sponsors? Have you not been paying attention? They only
shit.
make the best
Oh,
fourth
shit.
place.
Speaking of sponsors, guys, we were out for 2 weeks. Good job, Brandon.
You think I go down rabbit holes, but really I'm like,
Oh, yeah, Brandon tied it in. Hey, guys, if you go to audible.com/TheNerdsFromWork, use that code. Get yourself a book. Find something to listen to because if you're listening to us, your brain is like this. It's like on the decline right now, okay? So when you're done with this show, you need to find some kind of book to bring you back up. Brandon, tell them some kind of smart book they can find on Audible. Okay, Naru, you have a smart book.
I don't have a smart book. I have the book I'm listening to right now, which is the
What are you
Lost
listening
Fleet
to?
series.
The
What
what?
is it?
The Lost Fleet series by Jack Campbell. Look it up. It's fun military sci-fi.
I'm listening on Audible currently to His Wind Went West. It's a romance story.
farting into the.
Like a very good description for farting and
Yeah.
on the
Well, it's about flatulence, and it's a romance novel, and the guy on the cover only had like 3/4 of a shirt on. I figured right up my alley.
Oh yeah, all about it.
Go to audible.com/TheNerdsFromWork. Use us, and hey, you get 2 books free. I mean, you can download my book and Naru's book at the same time. Yee! So, hey, be sure to do that, and Tank will have an awesome book for you next week.
Sure.
Because Naru and I just gave you great ones. I don't even think mine's a real book. So Naru gave you a real one, but Tank will have one next week.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so Tank, what have you been up to this week?
Dude, I have been on an anime kick.
Yay.
Yeah, but so Don Maki season 2 is like they're like Don Maki. The English because Don Maki is the shortened Japanese name. The long English name is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't watch it, but I saw the title.
Yeah. Okay, gotta fix that. Thanks, Kurt. Yeah. So that season 2 is out. It's been going. It's like I gave it a few weeks to get going. I'm about 6 episodes into that. That show, I watched the first season a while ago. It reminds me a lot of Sword Art Online, my favorite anime of all time. So all about that. I'm also watching. I watched Dr. Stone, which is a very different, very strange anime about like the Earth. Literally everything that is skin, like biology, like
I was right. Wieners.
yes.
Dicks on dicks.
Everything
Watching dick anime.
Yeah. Gets turned to stone, rock hard, and
Hey, picky.
yeah, and then like tens of thousands of years later, a few of the high school kids start like breaking out of their stone shells or whatever, and they have to like rebuild society. It's super weird.
I watched the trailer.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
So it's just like that Netflix show that's not an anime where only high school students survive.
Maybe I saw the trailer to that.
I hate that show. I fucking hate it. I can't remember the name of it, but it's fucking garbage. Because it's like, oh, all our parents are gone. Who's going to prom?
Oh, that's
There's no prom. Okay? High school.
Jimmy Neutron movie.
The Jimmy Neutron movie.
Yeah, Jimmy Neutron movie.
Jimmy Neutron.
That's Jimmy Neutron. Okay. Basically, these are all remakes of Jimmy Neutron movie. There's no new stories.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through mine real quick because it's quick. I've been playing Gundam and working a lot. But on Netflix, Rocco's Modern Life and Invader's Zim.
I thought you were gonna say Woo Assassins.
Full-length movies out.
Hey,
Rocco's
yeah.
Modern Life, totally making fun of everyone that wanted Rocco's Modern Life to come back. It's
Is
amazing.
it?
Oh yeah, it's great.
That's great. I need to watch it. I love Rocco.
So I haven't really been doing much, but I have seen some funny shit on Netflix. So, Rue, what have you been up to?
Oh, that's a good one. I think I've spent more time watching more tennis than because I've been doing a lot of watching stuff. I just show up and my wife's watching TV, and when she's watching, I watch, and I've watched more tennis in the last week than I think I've watched in the last 2 years or 3 years of my life. So
You've watched
that's
more
been
tennis this week than I've watched in my entire life.
Yep.
yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, that's just what I've been doing, supporting the
Dude,
missus and all that shit.
So I have this thing where like if I watch more than like 5 or 10 minutes of a movie, I have to sit down and watch the whole movie. And so my mom loves watching Hallmark movies, and I've seen Love and Basketball enough times to quote it just about. It's so dumb.
Jam, dude.
Dude, I've seen the movie so many times. I'll be passing, and next thing I know, I'm sitting down 30 minutes later and be like, why doesn't she love him? Yeah, it's so.
I wish. Wait, how did you get Love and Basketball from Naru?
Because
I was about to ask that, like,
Because you walked in, your wife was watching it, so you kept watching it.
Oh, okay.
I would walk past my mom watching those movies, and then I'd sit down and be watching them for the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
So
I know that you're trying to diss Hallmark movies,
Stuff I
but
never
let's be honest, around Christmas, Hallmark movies are amazing.
Oh, they're garbage.
I love them.
I wouldn't say they're garbage, but I'd say
Every Hallmark Christmas movie, it's a rich CEO female that falls in love with a young guy who's like a plumber from a small town, takes him to her grandma's house, and they fall in love happily ever after Christmas. It's every Hallmark Christmas.
And then
You should write this shit.
It's real. I don't have 1,000 Hallmark movies that are that same plot. I told my mom that, and she was like, "You just ruined Christmas." And I was like, "I do it every year, Mom."
Anyway, I also bought the Blu-ray for the Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. How was
And
that?
listening to the audio track and fell asleep. You know, I don't know what it is. Nowadays, all these movies, the extras, the audio tracks, they're such a letdown compared to what they used to be. You know?
That's
Okay.
called life crisis.
Let's go back to even before DVDs. Jackie Chan's blooper reel. That was like a look behind the scenes.
Dude, freaking
of
the Rush
movie.
Hour,
Yeah.
bloopers were the best.
Like, well, even before Rush Hour, because Rush Hour was
way before Rush Hour,
Yeah,
man.
Rumble in the Bronx, where he broke his foot when he jumped off the bridge, and then it showed it, and he painted his cast to look like a tennis shoe.
Yeah.
And then you go back and watch a movie, and you're like, oh, that's a fucking cast. Jackie Chan is doing this shit in a cast. Jackie Chan's a fucking man.
I saw a Dungeons and Dragons meme that was like when you make a monk but put all your points in charisma, and it was a picture of Jackie Chan. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
That's fantastic.
Brandon, what have you been up to, dude?
I haven't been on a show in a super long time.
Tell us
Vegas.
about Vegas.
Vegas was cool. We actually went to the Res. We didn't really go to Vegas. We flew into Vegas and then we went to the Res, which was like
Did you get drunk?
not really. No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean I drank, but I didn't really get like hammered. And then we got like a free like $15 to gamble, so that's like all we really spent. It was fun though. It was fun. Went like floated on the Colorado River, stuff like that.
Nice. Did you smoke
Yeah.
big?
No, I
Did
wish.
you make more than your $15?
No, I lost money.
We sat down, we created a formula years ago.
Yeah, I didn't play any of those games, so I just played slots. Legolas gave me like $17 though. I played like a Lord of the Rings slot, and I was like, man, Legolas is cool. He gave me $17.
Yeah.
But before that, what's even cooler, the Vegas stuff's not like super cool. I've been watching, back on the anime kick, I watched Vinland Saga. Fucking sick. You remember that manga, Jason? We read it like I was in high school.
What's it about?
We had like some app that was completely legal and got
Totally legal.
completely paid
Totally.
for mangas. That like Manga Panda or whatever it was, like super long time ago.
Totally legal.
We read it. It's about Vikings. It's a Viking.
Oh yeah.
So they made it into an anime, and it's like top anime in 2019 right now. It's new. They're on like episode 6. It's sick. Alex even watches it with me, and it's like, this is sick. He's just like a little kid, and someone tries to murder him, and he just stabs him straight through their throat, and the blood like slow-mo stops in the air, and the camera like pans through it to his face. It's fucking sick, dude.
And what's
Like,
the name of
that
it?
kind of thing. Huh?
What's it called?
Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga.
Oh yeah, I finished Woo Assassin.
Yeah, that show was pretty dope.
Old.
I started with Assassin. That's the coolest thing she was watching that I joined her to watch.
It was pretty neat. Yeah.
It's better at the beginning than at the end. I will say that.
I agree with that.
Vinland
My
Saga.
kid loves the violence. So, yeah.
It's like so good that like it's on episode 6. So I'm like mad because you gotta wait every week. So I'm trying to like forget about it. But it's fucking good. So I highly recommend. And then those Gundam videos you sent me, that YouTube, Jason.
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name. I want to give him a shout out. Give me 5 seconds. Regardless, I downloaded a bunch of the videos, and on the plane last night, it was like in the middle of the night, so our flight got canceled and we got rescheduled on a different airline a day later. So I like missed work yesterday and flew in overnight last night. I was like, I'll just download episodes on YouTube, like download them on my phone so I can just watch them offline. I watched fucking an hour and 30 minutes of this person just building Gundams.
He's good. He's talented.
Yeah, his name is Pico. Pico's Modeling. Shout out. PECO''S Modeling. There's no words though. Like I
And
watched.
that's what I love because I don't think he speaks English.
No, hour and a half of videos. It's just like some kind of hype music, and he's like drawing new panel lines and like making like he was taking 0.3 millimeter like plow plating and cutting it and then making inserts into the panel lines. And I was like, what the fuck?
What Brandon's talking about is like in modeling, right? He's creating stuff to go on top of the model, but instead of his model, well, I don't even have like a basic one, but like instead of it looking like this, right? His would be like way more intricate and detailed, but it's the same scale. And the guy is spending tons of time.
Like using little tiny like needle-sized drills to make little like screw rivet areas and stuff. It's fucking nuts.
It's crazy, but
yeah, I watched an hour and a half of those videos of him doing that, like painting and stuff.
Nice.
Super interesting. But
I have another one I'll send you. But so from here, let's go ahead and take it into the news. I want Naru and Tank to talk about this because I think Tank has the tattoos. Actually, I know he does. So you guys go ahead and cover our news for today.
Tell us about your tramp stamp.
Yeah, tell us the tramp stamp story.
So what had happened was, no, I put it on my arm, dude. Knock knock Neo, bro. The Matrix.
No.
4.
We're talking about the black cat that's going into your butthole.
See, what's funny is actually when I bend over, my butthole is the cat's butthole. So it's yeah.
You got an asterisk sign tattooed on your butthole.
Whenever Shannon sees the cat, she's like, ah, crap, there's a glitch in the system.
Yeah.
Tank, put your pants back on.
Yeah. Ah, it's a glitch in the system.
Yeah.
That's what she calls Tank below.
Deja
Reset.
So yeah, the Matrix, dude. So we're getting a Matrix 4 with Keanu's coming back, Carrie Fisher's coming back to reprise their roles.
Carrie Ann Moss.
I'm sorry, thank you.
Carrie Fisher. I was like,
right? Whoa, back from the grave.
stacking footage.
Dead.
Yeah, you didn't know she was in the first 3.
Princess Leia.
So yeah, I as a diehard Matrix fan, I have Matrix background on my watch. Oh, you can't see it. I have Matrix on my arm. I'm getting more Matrix on my arm at the beginning of October. I'm excited for Matrix. I don't know how excited I am about them trying to continue the same story. I don't know because we don't know anything about the story yet. All we know is that Keanu and Carrie are coming back, and we know that one of the Wachowski sisters, brothers, whatever, are coming back to direct. So we'll see.
As a diehard fan, would you rather it be a Neo-centric story or a separate story where Neo and Trinity come through for a second and leave? Like a mix.
So if you're going to put it in the same world, I would almost rather a reboot with some kind of new angle on it.
Like Neo's John Wick.
Yeah, right. Weird. Yeah, he just walks in and starts just blowing people's faces off. I don't know. Like, I just don't. To me, and 2 and 3 aren't like the best movies ever, but I enjoy them for what they are. They finished the story. Like, that was basically done, right? Like the Matrix woke up the next morning. Agent Smith is taken care of. We're good to go. But now, so what? I don't know what's gonna happen next. Maybe if I don't know. The fact that they're coming back for their roles is kind of what worries me, because they're both supposed to be dead. So I don't know what I just don't know. I don't know enough about it to get excited, other than the fact that I'm a huge Matrix fan. Personally,
Like, because I'm relating this kind of like them bringing back Top Gun, right? God, I hate Tom Cruise. I fucking hate Tom Cruise. Okay, but when I liked Tom Cruise, Naru, I said it. Fuck it. Fuck Tom Cruise. I said it, but when I liked Top Gun for the movie that it was, right? But then it's like, oh, they're coming out with another Top Gun. My immediate thought was, okay, have Tom Cruise now either teaching the class or like just as a role to like come through as Maverick, but now have somebody else trying to be the Top Gun, right? They're not doing that at all. Like, Maverick is still super badass.
Yeah.
No, dude, you're super fucking lame if you're still a captain after fucking 2040. You did something wrong. Said it before, but anyway. So I would hate for them.
Sorry, Kurt was like, Matrix 4. No, really. Now we found the one.
So what I would
That's a
love-
great title.
Yeah, right? Nailed it.
The Matrix 4, the other one.
The other one. Yeah.
The fourth one.
Well, because, like, there could be
Probably gonna be more
the
like
fourth
Matrix
one.
Out of way or
What I would love is, I don't know who else knows this. I know Brandon does, but they had a Matrix video game for Xbox and I think PlayStation 2.
It's where you're playing as Niobe.
Asian dude.
And, yeah.
Yeah, or the chick, yeah. So
It was actually
I think that would be cool to have like a different tale from the same time,
Yeah, I wouldn't
where
want
it's
that.
not Neo, right? But it's like you can tell a different story, or even like I don't know.
I
I
see.
don't know how they would bring Neo and Trinity back, but unless they do like a parallel.
If they do, so they could be, in my head, maybe you have multiple versions of
Kurt
them.
worked on the game Enter the Matrix. Yo, I love
Yeah.
that game.
It was tight. That
That's-
game was like really tight.
Super
I
cool.
love this.
Yeah.
It was like Max Payne, but like I was a little Asian dude.
And you
something
could
interesting, though.
slow down time.
What's up?
Something interesting. Warner Brothers has been looking for how to get the Matrix back in front of our eyes for years. Like they've been looking at ways to do it. Okay.
Yep.
And the most recent thing I heard was that they were looking at doing some sort of prequel.
Right.
Where they would explore how, and it would go through. It was supposed to be a Michael B. Jordan vehicle.
Right.
That an exploration of how Morpheus became
right.
the legend that he was.
Yo, that would be cool.
That'd be super fun.
Which had a lot of potential to be super cool, but also had a lot of issues because they already established that Morpheus was badass, but not badass enough to go up against the agent. So who would he overcome?
Yeah, that's true.
True.
There's a lot of potential there, but it's like, okay, let's see where they go with this. And next thing I know, I hear today that Lana Wachowski is basically going to write and direct part 4 and bring
Makes
back.
sense.
Keanu has been having a resurgence in the last year.
Sure.
He's everywhere. So I've been thrilled for him. On the other hand, I always thought at some point he's gonna say yes to the wrong thing. That's gonna be like,
Matrix 4 is a wrong
boom.
I think
This could be it.
could be a wrong thing.
That's what I'm saying. This could be that thing.
So I got it. All right, it's the Matrix, but now there are multiple iterations of the Matrix running at the same time, and you've got these different time periods. So you've got this like a samurai version, and you've got a like super like Cyberpunk 2049 or whatever, like future, like Blade Runner future, and all these different iterations running.
People's Matrix.
Yeah, and then you could do this like weird like crossover thing, and that could be kind of dope.
That's actually a pretty good idea, and they should probably get you. Like, we want to get it on record. You came up with it now,
Right?
So that
It's being
you can
recorded.
sue them in future.
Yeah, I
Claim
feel-
that they saw our podcast, like everybody else who sued them for Matrix.
I only have like 2 cents on the topic, really. The first one is the Keanu Reeves resurgence. I think it's kind of a meme. So like coming from like a younger generation, I think the people who hired him that were like, yeah, people love him because of his acting, and I'm like,
No.
it's a meme. Like that's kind of why popularity grows with memes. That's why a ton of like super famous people now are super famous because they made something dumb on the internet. So I don't know if his popularity is going to help the franchise necessarily or not. And the other thing is, like, with all these ideas of what the Matrix could be, the only way it could be anything else besides just the next step in the story is if it wasn't called The Matrix 4.
Yeah.
Like, 4 says this is the next one. If it was The Matrix Beginning or The Matrix Rises or all that kind of
Like
shit.
Star Wars.
They'll probably do
You
that.
can put it anywhere, or like any, like Tank was saying, like if you wanted to do one in like Edo, Japan or whatever, it'd be like, it wouldn't be called Matrix 4. It would be called Matrix Does Japan or something.
I think I'm turning Japanese. I think I'm turning
It's gonna
Japanese.
end up being something like that, right? Like some sort of Matrix whatever cool name to make it relevant and not necessarily depend so much on what's happened in the past. My other big concern about this, and tell me if you think I'm right, is that it's being done by Wachowski. Like, I'll be honest, there's something. I mean, they came up with the whole Matrix thing. Yes. I can't point to a single thing they've done since then that I can go, woohoo! I mean, Jupiter Ascending.
Hell, look at 2 and 3. The first one,
You know,
the first one blew everyone's mind.
Yeah.
Right.
Animatrix
2
is
and 3 were
good.
cash grab.
I mean,
The Animatrix.
honestly, I just don't know
Animatrix was tight.
Yeah.
So my thing that I'll say is based on Keanu Reeves. I don't think it's a meme, but I do think it's because of social media. So I think they cast him as John Wick because he was cheap. Like, let's be honest, he really wasn't doing a lot before John Wick. But then when everyone saw on social media how dedicated this guy really was, and now people are finding out more about him, because we're in 2019, they're not gonna hire fucking Steven Seagal. Like, let's be serious. But John Wick is like a genuinely nice guy. Or not. See, look at me.
I would go out of my
Keanu
way
Reeves.
not to watch the movie.
No, not a single one of you corrected me. Keanu Reeves is genuinely a nice guy, and he has really nothing to hide. So it's like, oh wow, we're gonna support this guy and his choices, but also he's badass in John Wick. But like his YouTube stuff of him doing all the Terran tactical shooting and his judo training.
Yeah. I'm not saying that he's not a good actor, because I think he's like top tier. I think he's a top tier in terms of like being dedicated to his role, taking it super seriously, not showing up drunk, like that kind of stuff. And like he does a good job, especially in John Wick. But I'm saying like his popularity, like the reason his popularity of like how many, like if you were to gauge popularity is like Google searches per day. Like the reason his popularity score is so high right now is because of people are taking how good he is as a person and being like making it into a, oh, I wish Keanu Reeves was my dad, and like making these types of like shitty jokes and stuff. Yeah, but like, you know,
He's
what I'm
basically the dream casting for everything right now.
Yeah.
it's
He's
like
in
they're
video
just,
games. Apparently, he was supposed to be in the new Death Stranding video game that's coming out, but they went with somebody else.
He's in the
and he was
Cyberpunk
in-
video
What's that
game.
Netflix movie? Always Be My Maybe. I just saw that movie. He was in it. He plays a very hilarious, fictionalized version of himself.
He's about to do Bill and Ted again.
There
it's
you go.
kind of
Using
like
Toy
it's
Story
kind of like
4.
Chuck Norris. Like he's the next Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris is kind of a...
It's like Chuck Norris was good at what he did. He did a lot of kung fu and stuff, and he was good at what he did, and he was very dedicated to it. And he was probably a nice dude. I don't know, but then like he was doing like lower tier stuff that was like, okay, he's not really shit right now. Like he did all the Bowflex commercials, and then there's like this weird like it's like this weird subculture that almost becomes like obsessed with this dude and just makes it 8 million things because they saw one thing about him or something.
It's like the best
If they
rabbit
have
hole
Keanu
Brandon's
Reeves,
ever come up with. But I didn't even realize we're in the rabbit hole because this rabbit hole is so huge. The walls are huge. I can't even tell we're in the rabbit hole. I can think, wait a sec, we're in the Brandon rabbit hole right now.
We're not even
You're in the
a
Matrix,
rabbit hole
dude. You don't even know you're in the Matrix. Like,
Yeah,
it's all around you.
In like 30
What
minutes.
is the rabbit
Damn.
hole?
Yeah, what
It
is?
took me a
There
second.
is no rabbit hole.
Dude,
That's the
follow the white rabbit.
All right, so we're gonna get into our topic for which is not the Matrix, believe it or not.
It's Tank's rabbit hole.
It's very, very tight butthole. So our theme, our beatdown for the night, is actually our favorite fictional teams. So from the movie universe, now it doesn't have to be comic book universe, guys. Your favorite team that you can stand behind. All right. So Tank.
Nope.
Okay. So Tank. All right, Rue, go. Rue's got 2 hands.
Expendables.
Who?
The Expendables.
Expendables.
The Expendables is your favorite
Holy
fictional
shit.
team.
That's my team. I'm standing behind. Just every single time I look at every single time I see a poster of all those old bastards just standing together looking cool, like, and and like you could tell each person standing there brings like 20 years of movie nostalgia.
They got about 2 cycles of roids in them before they took that.
You can smell the roids burning through the ozone, like burning, melting. You're like, oh my god!
Still, and their veins are popping out. I mean, come on.
I mean, there's guys on the screen. Like Jason Statham is like the only legit cool dude in the first one. But after
Dolph Lundgren is that shit though.
Dolph Lundgren hadn't been in a theatrical movie for like 20 years before that.
I love Dolph Lundgren.
I love Dolph Lundgren.
On Hulu, I just found this, Brandon. They have Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you remember that movie from Alma's house? It was He-Man, and Dolph Lundgren was He-Man.
Yeah.
And I watched the trailer with my wife, and I was like, you have to watch this. I used to watch this every day as a child. And she was like, this explains so much about you. Dolph Lundgren has a sword and a rifle, okay? And he's killing aliens and shit. And I'm like,
the rifle.
I like ripped my shirt off while I was watching the trailer.
He barely uses the sword. That's so stupid.
But he went from that, right? He went from the Russian and Rocky to getting a PhD in rocket science. Like, the guy is a rocket scientist.
He didn't learn how to spell rocket.
Well, they in the Expendables, they make fun of him.
Rocket.
Like, he's like, oh yeah, we can put this, and this together, and we'll create this. And they're like, wow, what do you think, you're a rocket scientist or something? And he's like, he has a PhD in rocket science.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's funny.
I mean, shit. It's just, did I explain the levels of school on this show yet?
No,
A BS is bullshit, an MS is more shit, and then a PhD is piled higher and deeper.
So wait, which one are you?
I'm a ABD.
Hey, what?
Break it down.
It means all but dissertation of my PhD.
Ah.
So I did it all, but I didn't present my last shit.
So,
He's all but dissertation of his piled higher.
I've done all of it.
Squeeze right now.
Yeah, like that little final, little at the top.
You're the Q on top,
I'm all but that. I'm all but the little.
So the Expendables, huh? Full of HGH and testosterone.
For real. Like, you can listen. There isn't a guy alive who will see the Expendables and not just smile for some dumbass reason.
The first
I
one.
own every Expendables movie.
I don't
There
think
you
I
go.
saw the third one.
No, I love the third one because it has Ronda Rousey. Like,
Ah,
that is my celebrity crush. I love her. I
Dude.
would let her punch me in the face. I would be so.
Well, you let her do more than just punch you in the face. Stop it.
You know it. You know it. I love Ronda Rousey.
So she got her ass knocked out.
I swear, if we see Ronda Rousey at Dragon Con, we're all gonna have to swear we were watching you at all times.
No, Kelsey knows. When we first started dating, she knows that Ronda Rousey is my celebrity crush. She got me a Sports Illustrated where Ronda Rousey was on the cover.
oh yeah.
I was like, just married.
Was it the naked edition?
No,
Okay.
no, it's classy. I don't want to see Ronda Rousey like that. She's too classy. But she is in there kicking ass in a red dress. Woo, love the Expendables 3.
She's a red dress in the Fast and Furious movie she was in too.
Oh yeah, probably the same one. She's not very cultured.
Yeah,
Okay.
Versatile. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
calling her classy, they're not very cultured. And
she's classy for me. I'm wearing a Digimon T-shirt. Okay.
yeah.
So I will say, like, I'm with you, Rue. Like, the Expendables, I own all 3 of them because you don't watch it for the story. You
No.
don't watch it for anything other than the sheer violence, and you just smile from ear to ear because it is a straight up 80s action movie.
It is straight up Oscar-worthy badassery. That's what.
All right, Tank, do you got yours yet?
My problem is now I'm stuck between two,
Okay.
and the reason I'm stuck between two is because the same guy's in both.
I'm going to go because I don't want
Okay.
Tank to steal mine.
Okay, I
My
will.
fictional team, this is going to tie into Dragon Con, boys. The Teenage Mutant fucking Ninja Turtles.
Hey,
That
yeah,
is my
definitely.
team. TMNT2. Okay?
I'm gonna I'm not gonna have any reasoning for my teams when I choose. I'm just gonna spout out teams that
Yo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was
better than all these choices.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were such a great team, but I say the second one, right? Return of the Ooze, because that's when they have Ernie Reyes Jr. as the Pizza Boy. Okay, you have to have the Pizza Boy as well. So you have 4 turtles and a Pizza Boy.
Hitting someone with a freaking hockey stick.
No, that reminded me, by the way.
Casey was in the first
I started watching the first one again a few days ago. I just saw like the first 10 minutes. I'm like, I'll be back. Like,
Yeah. And that I just remember, like, when I was young, I thought that was such a great movie. And now that I'm older, I really see like how they planned these 4 different personalities out. It's not just like, oh, this Michelangelo is every kid's favorite. When you're like, oh man, I love Michelangelo.
Pizza.
Oh, bro,
I
pizza.
love Donatello. He's the shit.
What's that?
I loved Donatello.
Too bad you're not Donatello.
I know.
You're on Michelangelo.
Yeah.
I actually I'm with you there, Brandon. I actually growing, back then, Donatello.
I like Michelangelo.
He was
now.
my favorite. Mikey was fun, but Donatello was always the guy I liked, and I always liked him. I thought he was cool.
I thought it was cool how he got used
Your colors.
but now I really see the depth of Michelangelo's character, and I'm like, that's it.
So, what do you think of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Because let's be honest, the teams have changed from the beginning, like the original movies, and the new movies. Because now Michelangelo has a much deeper character than not much deeper, but it is different.
That's like saying the pool's deeper at that end compared to. I mean, you're talking about versus the ocean here. Come on.
I haven't seen any of the new ones.
I saw the first one.
I thought the CGI in those was cool.
I'm with you there. I love everything Turtles. Seriously, like
CGI is like really cool, and they look amazing. I just never watched them.
I do like.
people were giving it a lot of shit. I don't know why. Like
They came out like in the middle of me being like knee deep in college, so I like did it.
Well, they're on Amazon Prime, so
I'll go find them.
they're free, both of them.
I do like.
It was weird.
Yeah, I heard that was weird, but I do like the elevator scene where they all start like beatboxing.
Yeah. There are cool scenes in the new ones, but I'm with Frank on this one. The classics. Now I'm not gonna say the first one because obviously the second one was better, where Ernie Reyes Jr. is not Raphael.
I don't know, dude. There's a YouTube video. I probably shouldn't talk about this, but I don't care. There's a YouTube video out there where they like voiced over the original Ninja Turtle movie, like the live action one. It's the funniest shit ever, dude. It was like back when like the Juggernaut videos and stuff came out.
Oh yeah.
And there's a Ninja Turtle one, dude. It's so fucking funny.
Oh fuck! I should have chosen Power Rangers. I haven't talked Power Rangers in like a year.
You suck.
I was actually pleasantly surprised you didn't call.
All right, my runner's up for Power
Let's keep it
Rangers.
that way.
But there is a Power Ranger one like that, Brandon. I don't know if you ever saw that. but
Yeah,
that's
I think it's the same people who did the
Was it?
Ninja Turtle.
I'm Jose Canseco, bitch.
Yeah, there's one. Like, remember whenever they're like in whatever the girl's name is, house, and they're like eating.
O'Neil.
Yeah, and they're like joking around. They're like, whoa. I think it was either Michelangelo or Raphael or someone. It was like,
Yeah.
He was like, man, I had that bitch going out the window like, ah.
Yes, Frank. We didn't we do Ninja Rap like a couple weeks ago? Like maybe that was me and my kids. I don't know. But yes, Vanilla Ice. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go, go, go. And then the break dancing Michelangelo in the middle.
I mean, the dancing part of it's kind of.
As a kid, it was funny. Come on.
Probably, yeah. That's what
Oh yeah, and probably because when it came out, Naru was 30. We forgot.
I'm sorry, forgive me. But what
They
can I
weren't
say?
playing it in the nursing home.
What can I say? It was like, yeah, that's the lane. Move past. Move on.
All right. So yeah, the Turtles. That is my fantasy team.
And what was Naru's fantasy team?
Good.
Naru's was the Expendables. Mine is the Turtles.
Turtles. Okay.
All right, Tank. What's yours?
So, all right, I'm gonna go with the one that I thought of first, but I have an honorable mention because of the person that's in both teams. So I'm gonna go with the Now You See Me crew because I love magic, and so my honorable mention
Good pick.
is the Zombieland crew, just because of Woody Harrelson, who's the funniest fucking actor
That's funny.
on the
Snowball
planet.
is not a Twinkie.
So Now You See Me and Zombieland, I am fucking pumped for Zombieland 2. That trailer looked hilarious.
It
Yo,
is.
come out with another Now You See Me.
Are they really?
Yeah, I love Now You See Me 1 and Now You See Me 2. I love
2
both
was
of them.
pretty good. Yeah, I mean 2 was pretty good. I liked 1 a little better, but they were both good.
Yo, the card scene.
Yeah, that scene was pretty
That
sick.
was sick.
Yeah,
That was the most bullshit scene in the history of bullshit.
it's fine.
That was funny to watch.
So
Now You See Me.
you never seen Now You See Me?
Explain your team. Explain your team.
All right, so it is these 4, because it's 4 horsemen. It's these 4 different like magicians, like sleight of hand and like big prop and hypnotist and like real life
I
like.
know what this movie is. I know what it is.
And yeah, so they all get recruited by this like shadow organization to like take down this big like insurance dude, and they're like running all over the world and doing all these like crazy elaborate shows. And I'm a huge I love watching magic stuff, even I even like watching, figuring out how it's done and like appreciating it even that much
Chris
more.
Ramsey is my YouTube go.
Yo, hell yeah.
Chris Ramsey is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I actually like learned 1 or 2 like card tricks from his YouTube channel and was like playing around with it. Yeah, I've got cards over there.
I literally always have a deck of cards on me.
So yeah, so the Now You See Me crew, and just because Woody Harrelson is fucking incredible, dude. I love watching. I watched. I forgot. Me and the wife watched Mila Kunis, Justin Timberlake, Friends with Benefits.
Yes.
And he's in that one, and he's like the gay sports like editor guy. That shit is so funny. I forgot he was in that movie. Like I like that movie.
Awesome.
I like that movie anyways, but him in it made that so much better. So
Woody Harrelson is one of those white guys who has cred all over the world.
Yo,
black guys are like, yo.
The Highwaymen.
His friendship with Wesley Snipes back in the day was the stuff of legend.
Dude, you guys have to watch The Highwaymen on Netflix if you haven't seen it. It's talking about the 2 Texas Rangers that hunt down Bonnie and Clyde.
Mm-hmm.
Woody Harrelson is one of them.
Yeah.
It's sick. Like, Woody Harrelson hits some badass moments in that movie. And I'm like, oh, he's so old, but he's still kicking ass. It's got him and Kevin Costner. Love them both.
Interesting. I heard about it, but it's not my usual thing.
It's so good.
So,
yeah. Did you realize,
Good pick, man? Good pick. Good pick.
in the second Now You See Me, they took down Harry Potter?
yeah.
Yeah, loved it. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
Daniel Radcliffe is the bad guy. That's great.
Yeah, Daniel
Back
Radcliffe
Harry Potter.
is Harry
Magic.
Potter. Like, let's
Yeah.
be serious.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They took down Harry Potter with modern magic. That's
Yeah.
That's so sick.
I love it, dude. It's so good.
All right, so we've all given our teams: the Expendables, Now You See Me, and the Turtles. Brandon, surprise, buddy. You said yours was better.
Well, I'm just gonna give better for all of you. All right. So first, the Expendables. The better version of the Expendables is Fight Club.
What's
Brad
the
Pitt.
team? Who's the team in Fight Club?
All his
I was
whole
about to
group,
say,
his whole
we
gang,
messed up
is
the
one
group.
dude that brings the whole gang.
I wouldn't say Fight Club is a better action movie, though.
What? It's a better movie.
It's definitely a better.
It's a better movie to where Nuru said you can't watch Expendables if you're a guy and not smile at part of this movie. You'll
No,
smile.
the Expendables is like brain fun. Like that's like
Fight Club is
you don't
so
think
fucked
about
up.
it.
Yeah.
When I watch Fight Club, my brain is always going. No matter if I've seen it 3 million times, because I have, my brain's still trying to find little things.
Yeah.
It's
Makes
a
sense.
movie.
For the Ninja Turtles, I got 2. Battletoads and Street Sharks.
Street Sharks, bro.
The only one that.
Why are you going to that actual look at
Street Sharks?
Yo, Street Sharks was dope.
Yeah.
Them or SWAT Cats? SWAT Cats is pretty dope. Oh no, was it? We talked about it before.
Cats is getting a reboot.
Oh hell yeah!
I would not be surprised.
Even better than that, we talked about it before. What is it? The Ninja Cat Pizza Ninja Cat Samurai Ninja
Super Ninja Pizza Cats.
Yes, Super Ninja Pizza Cats. Those super yeah.
Street Sharks was tight.
Yeah.
But I think
Battle
Black and
Toads?
White Turtles could take Street Sharks for sure.
Maybe. I don't know. Street Shark's pretty buff. And they had rollerblades.
They have rollerblades.
I saw someone with a Street Shark tattoo on their calf.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is it the killer whale? Because that's the only one worth it.
No, it was the main one.
Hammerhead?
No, the Great White.
I
Yeah.
swear to God, I thought you made that up about the Super Ninja Pizza Cats.
No, dude, that's a real life show.
Yo, was that the name?
It was Samurai Pizza Cats.
Samurai Pizza Cats. We were close. That show is dope as hell, dude. I love that show. That's
Yeah,
that like.
it's available to watch.
What's better than Now You See Me?
I've never seen Nice. So all I got is what we got? I got Anchorman, I got Seinfeld, and and Ocean's 11. Chang said
See,
that
Ocean's
earlier.
11 would be.
It sounds like a
comparable.
similar
Yeah.
thing, but like kind of cool. What was that other one about? Like people in Vegas that were assassins trying to murder that one dude. That was a pretty cool movie too. That's what I thought he was talking about at first.
Aces.
Ace?
Yeah, Smoking Aces.
Smoking Aces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smoking
that's
Aces.
a group of like
I never saw it.
magicians and like people and like dealers and stuff trying to kill somebody. That's pretty cool.
Smoking Aces was awesome.
Smoking Aces was John Wick before John Wick.
Yeah, Smoking Aces is tight. I don't have one for
Why did
myself.
they never make a sequel? Like seriously?
They did. They have Smoking Aces too.
Oh, they did?
Oh, I think it is. I
I'm
think
kidding.
it's super
It
bad.
must have been crap.
Can we just say how pissed we are at Ocean's 8? I never even saw it, and it makes me mad.
I love Ocean's 8.
What?
I hate it. I look. All right.
What?
I was
It's a nice movie. It's got
I was
chicks.
inebriated when I saw it for sure. But there were the whole movie. I was like, are they quoting Ocean's 11? I thought it was almost a scene for scene like quote for Ocean's 11, and it was blowing my mind. I realized it wasn't, but like that's how much they were straying from that original like thing. And I was like, oh, they could have changed it more than that and like made it.
My honorable mention, and this is a comic book one, so I'll rope it back into comic books. Nuru, you're gonna have to help me. It's not The Runaways. It's got Chris Evans and the guy who plays Negan.
Boys?
No, not The Boys. It's along the same lines.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Gosh, what is it called? It's not The Runaways. It's something like that though.
Fantastic Four.
Nope.
It's got Chris Evans in it.
Yes.
Let's see.
Chris Evans is like one of the best characters in it.
Not another teen movie.
Alex
That's
actually
the
probably
one
said
he
the
plays.
best.
He plays the
Push.
talking dude.
No.
No, not Push.
Push.
Push is
Push
good
is kinda
too.
cool.
The
Push is
Losers.
The what?
The Losers.
Losers.
The
Yeah,
Losers.
That's the one.
The Losers
The one where he
team
tells
is
the guy,
amazing.
shoot him, and then
Yeah.
he pretends he's gonna shoot the guy.
He's like, guys, I have superpowers. And they're like, what? And he's like, all right, don't make me do this.
Is that Zoe Saldana?
Yep. She was
And
in
he's
it.
like shooting finger guns, but he has a sniper and like 2 buildings back.
Oh, that's dope.
Shooting the guys. The Losers would definitely be my runner-up team. Like, that was so...
Is that Idris Elba? Dude, the freaking
Yeah.
cast in this
Yep.
movie. Holy shit.
The
It's-
movie had a look. The movie was like basically. Imagine if the boys were good guys.
Yeah. They
That's
have no
basically what it was.
superpowers.
And it had a
2010.
hell of a cast.
Badass dudes.
All right, I may have
Hey,
to.
and
I'll
ladies.
have to go find it.
Yeah, the Losers. That's my runner-up team. But
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Chris Evans.
So you
Alex
said-
said you can't say anything but the Three Musketeers because that's like the first team.
I mean,
what?
Yeah, she was like, yeah,
Three
that
Musketeers.
was Three Musketeers. It was great. I've actually never saw the movies until like recently. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that used to be my favorite book, though. No
First-
joke.
Yo,
There you go.
did you guys know Chris Evans was in TNT,
And
the
and she
TNT
said,
movie?
Really?
Yeah, he
she
voiced
said
Casey
even
Jones in the
she-
cartoon.
Ocean's 8.
what'd you say about Ocean's 8?
Alex said even she hated Ocean's 8 and she's a woman and it was made strictly for women.
Like, that's like. Because they did the same thing with Ghostbusters. Like, it just. I don't know. It just.
also garbage.
Yeah. Like, had the movies been good, fucking let's go.
Ghostbusters was
Why did
definitely
any of us
garbage.
say Ghostbusters as their favorite team?
That's true too. We kind of.
Ghostbusters
By
was
the
a
way,
badass team.
They're planning to do. They've been talking about doing the female version of the Expendables, the Expendabelles. I'm like,
Oh, what now?
No, the only female version of a movie that I'm looking forward to is John Wick's ballerina movie.
Oh yeah.
Like
Definitely.
that will be sick.
It'd just be like Red Sparrow with Jennifer. Which
you
one's
go.
she?
Yeah, Chris Evans with the finger guns.
yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. He's like, I have special abilities, guys. You don't want to do this. And then he starts shooting at him with finger guns, and a sniper is like knocking him out.
This is ridiculous. Chris Evans has been in like almost 20 superhero movies.
Snowpiercer.
Not superhero movies, but like comic book movies. Yeah.
Comic book movies, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, Push is such an underrated movie. Like, I really enjoyed Push.
Push
Push is great.
Yeah, but people don't talk about it.
was
Where-
kind of along the lines of Jumper to me.
Yes.
Well, I thought Jumper was okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's good, but like a lot of people shit on it.
Yeah.
Well, like it's
Push?
not horrible.
So in those
about
worlds,
Push and Jumper.
And Jumper.
Push and Jumper.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people shit on those movies.
I
I
like
think
Jumper.
that's
Samuel L.
that sounds like
Jackson
a show
was
topic.
Hilarious in it.
I think it's just common to shit on superhero movies that aren't based on comic books.
Well, to shit on superhero movies that aren't mainstream.
Yeah, like a
Because-
mainstream comic book type.
Yeah, because Push and Jumper both, I loved them, but there was only there were a handful of superpowers in Push. Like you could be one of 4 categories.
Right.
That's it. And
So that
then
was kinda
in Push or in Jumper, there's only one.
But see, the Push they set it up so that had that been a bigger movie, they could have like expanded the hell out of that. Like started
That could have been a universe.
That's what I'm saying. They could have like started introducing all these different kinds of powers. That could have been like this whole big thing.
You know what? That I definitely want that to be a topic for another week. Probably after Dragon Con, let's definitely dive into superhero movies that didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, because I love both of those movies actually. So that actually sounds like an awesome topic. But hey, that's gonna wrap it up for this week. Tank, tell them where to find you, buddy.
Yup, you guys can find me all over the internet at The Caped Critic. Make sure you check us out at Dragon Con on Saturday, 11:30, Galleria 6 in the Hilton, in the basement. It's going to be dope. We're going to be drinking. It's going to be hella fun. Make sure you come out and check us out. It's going to be a blast.
Pineapples, I swear if you show up, I swear I will throw you.
Pineapple.
Yeah,
I gotta hunt him
pineapple.
down and
Yeah,
make sure
we
he
met
shows
him
up.
last year.
Gosh. We need a bouncer at the door. Travis, that's you.
Yeah.
Brew, tell him where to find you, buddy.
He's choking on his drink.
You can find me at the Niger Nerd on Twitter and Instagram. Oh my God, Travis, you as our bouncer, nobody would ever get through.
Why am I not the bouncer?
Because they bounce you.
I'm trying. I can bounce Travis.
Say what?
Yeah, bounce off of Travis.
I would pay money to see that.
we could
No, I
throw
would
you
love
and you
to
would
see
just
Brandon run. Like that's if Travis does come to Dragon Con this year, I want Brandon to be like this.
Boink.
I want to
We
take that.
get 100 people at the Dragon Con thing. I'll run into Travis face first.
So
Yeah.
hey, let's load up this Dragon Con room, right?
Yeah.
So Brandon can run right into Travis.
I'll run face
The
first.
blazing
into Travis'
defender.
chest.
Dude, that shit would be so funny. Oh
We
my
can
god.
embrace each other in the air.
I would put money to watch both of you jump in the air and do like the bro hug.
Right,
Honestly,
and then
I'll get
Frank can
crushed.
take that and he can edit it, slow it down, and play like some, you know.
Dun, 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 dun.
It'd be like the like Hulk Thor fight.
More like the Hulk Loki fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it's perfect.
I'll try that like Logan bucket.
Puny
funny.
human.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you guys can find me at Houdini0333. Hey, Brandon, tell them where to find you, buddy.
You can find me and other Lonely Planet boys at LDS Planet Dating.
What?
It's actually not for planets who want to date each other. So I was kind of sad. I was hoping I could meet a Pluto out there. But it's for other people of the Latter-day Saints who are just stranded on this planet trying to find other Latter-day Saints. Stranded on this planet. Number one dating site.
Took a hard left. Yep, I
The
did not
number
see.
one dating site for Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, hard left. Didn't see that
I
coming at all.
really picked it because it had planet in the name.
Hey, Frank,
Still let me do it right.
Frank says his OG team would be the original A team.
18.
Good call, man.
Alright, you can't get more OG than like Run DMC though. If we want to be.
Yo, so next week we're gonna have Frank on and we're gonna do a Dragon Con show. But if you guys don't know, he is a cosplayer, and you guys can find him on Instagram at Schizophrenic. And you know what? I would like to see him do an A-Team cosplay.
Who from the A team?
Face. Straight up.
I just asked.
Was that too?
I don't know anybody on the A team.
Me neither.
I want to see him have a blonde wig on, and I think it would be great.
Okay.
So, okay. Hey, you guys can find us at TheNerdsFromWork.com. Naru has been putting stuff up. He's got his own little place there where we actually let him talk because we don't really like for him to talk on the show. Hey, you guys can find us at DragonCon. Like Tank said, we're going to be there Saturday night. It's a late one, so bring your beers. So you guys can find us on Instagram and Twitter at NerdsFromWork. And you can find us on YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, at The Nerds From Work. Hey, if you guys have any save last rounds, no? Hey, from all of us here at the workplace, peace.